Okay. Hi everybody, I hope you had a good first week of training. I hope you were able to use the YouTube video I posted before if you needed it for reminders. This is the video for the second week, and most of your exercises are the same as they were last week, so I'm just going to go over a few differences. So this video really won't be very long. So the first exercise, like last week, is just going to be the Brock string basic, but this time you're going to do it sitting down. So you'll have a partner line up your beads for you again, just like last week those. And you'll put your index finger to your nose again, and again every time you look at a bead you're going to try to form the X. And then you'll move down the string and then back up closer to your nose, and then you'll do the same thing with the facing 45 degrees away from the string, so you're looking out of the side of your left eye, and then 45 degrees away from the string, so you're looking out of the corner of your right eye. So those are all going to be the same. And then you'll also do the Brock string bead jumping, which will be the same as last week's also. If you want to, you're still going to use the metronome, but you can speed up the metronome a little bit if you want to make it more challenging. So your next exercise is a new one, and it's called Brock string bead sliding, and you will need a partner for this. You're going to remain seated like you were for the Brock string basic and bead jumping. So you have an upward gaze towards the end of the string, and you're going to have your partner gather all the beads towards the far end of the string, and then they'll take the very first bead and slowly slide it towards you. So you want to make the first gap, maybe stop it right there. So at this point, when I put my finger up to my nose and focus on that bead, I can barely see an X, make an X out of that bead. So that's about where you want to start. And then your partner will slowly move it towards you. So your next exercise is going to be a new one. It's called Brock string bead sliding, and you will need a partner for this one. You're going to keep sitting on the ground like you were for the first couple exercises, so you have an upward gaze towards the end of the string, and you'll have your partner gather all the beads to the end, like you can see here. The beads might start sliding just because they are at a downward slope, and that's fine. You'll only be focusing on one at a time. So you'll start focusing on the very first bead. Your partner will move it down the string just barely enough so you have a starting point. So like right there, if he stops, I can form an X, the X that we've been talking about. And then once you form that X, your partner's going to slowly move it toward you. And as he moves it toward me, I'm going to try to keep the X, keep focusing on the bead so I can keep track of the X all the way to my face. Keep going. And then eventually I'm still looking for the X, I'll look for it all the way until it gets to this blue dot that's up here somewhere. I can see it out of the corner of my eye. But once it gets all the way up here, then my partner will jump to a different, the next bead in the string, and we'll do the same one for that bead. So it's coming closer to that spot. It's almost there. I can still see the X. Still see the X. Okay. And now we're going to jump to the next bead in the string, and we'll do the same thing. So you'll do that, try to find the X all the way for each string. And then that will be the Brock string bead sliding for this week, and then those things will change in the next few weeks, in the next few videos. And then the last two exercises are, you have the ball and stick speed touch, which is the same as last week. You're going to have a partner hold it in front of you at 3 different distances, and at each distance you'll have 30 seconds of starting at with your hands by your sides and touching the middle of the side, not the back of the side or the front of the side, with your right index finger, and then 30 seconds with your left index finger for each of 3 distances away from you. And then you'll have pen capping, and then that will be all of your exercises for week 2. So hopefully this video helps if you need some reminders of exercises. Have fun this week, and I'll post another video next week. Thanks guys!